Hi everyone, got you joining me on a nighttime run. There's no Westie in tow. So yeah, it's been a couple of days since my last vlog, so I thought I'd let you join me with the nighttime run. So let me flip you around. Here's the pond by night. These are really effective, these solar lights. I've got a big LED there. It's only it's an LED, so it's not, I think it's only 10 watt, but really powerful. Got all these lights. So what we'll do, I'm just going to go and walk down the garden, and it's been absolute lovely day here. Monday. Lovely evening. It's going to be like this all week, hopefully. Happy days. So I'm going to go down the bottom of the garden. This is my night time routine now. It's only 7:45 and look how dark it is. The camera's not really picking up how dark it is. Well, it is now. 7:45. So I think we're losing about 5 minutes every day now, aren't we? What a bummer, man. So going down the bottom, and I have to do this every day now because I've got my grow on. You can risk leaving them, but very risky. So I came in here today and it was well warm, you know, because on my last video I've shown you that I've taken the shading off the roof, and you can really notice the difference now. If you look at this end where the shading was, that's obviously all of it there, so it's not normally that dark, but this shade cloth is about 70%, because the actual plants that I grow, these orchids, these are called Masdevallias, and these are from South America, so Peru, Ecuador, places like that, and they are higher elevation orchids, so they need quite a lot of shade. Well, obviously now I've taken the shade off, I said to the other day that I've got to be careful the next week or so. The temperature when I came in here today was really warm. So at the minute the temperature is 19.3. When I came in here this morning it was 16. The water temperature in my grow on is 25. So at the minute that, believe it or not, is holding a 5-degree difference, ambient temperature difference. So this heater I've got is not, it's actually saying it's 26. So that's taken up some of the heat today from the actual air. And in here, if I look at this, if I can find memory, let's have a look at the memory. So the top one is in, the middle one is out, so that's my probe to the actual pond, and then that's humidity. If I click memory, the maximum it's been in here is 37.7. That is not good for orchids. So when I came in this morning it was 37.7 in here, and that's because I've taken the shade off and the doors and windows were closed. So for the next week while it's sunny I've got to make sure, because they won't like this at that temperature. And the maximum temperature that's been in my pond is 25. The minimum inside the greenhouse has been 15.7, and in this grow on is 24.3. So yeah, you won't be able to see them. I just come in every night, well, about 3 times a day now, as much as I can, try and keep myself motivated. Turn the air off, have a quick look just to make sure the head count is right. there's the Tancho, the Goshki Tancho. And what I do also, actually, I just give them, there's the Karashigoi, and then there's the butterfly koi. Oh, there's the Baya Kahaku, and there's the butterfly koi. So that's the head count. I know all 4 are alive, no floaters, nothing's gone wrong, pump's running, everything's working. And then what I do, I just grab some of this high protein mealworm, and I lob it in there, and I put it in there, and there it is. And then put my lid back on, make sure I put the air back on, because you don't want to leave the air off, because if something goes wrong or your pump packs up, at least the water pump, so if the water pump packs up and the circulation stops, at least you've got air. That will keep them, should keep them alive for at least overnight, 24 hours, because you still got air going in. And there we go in the corner. In the corner I can see them feeding, which is a great sign. They're obviously getting a bit more brave now, because I have shown you guys where they've not been coming up. There we go, they're coming up there. So I'm absolutely, oh, there's the Kahaku coming up. Oh, superb. That's really good to see, that is. And then I've got my little feeder here that's just timed, and it dumps the right amount over a period of 3 hours every day. But in the morning, before that dumps off the amount of food they need a day, I give them an extra portion of that in the morning, and I give an extra portion at night, and then they get the exact amount of feed in the day. But I don't know how equal that's giving it them. So that's sorted, my ear's on, I can hear my fans are on, everything's great. And I walk down here, turn my light off, shut my door behind me, and that's my nighttime check done. I keep thinking I might do a bigger grow in there, because I've not got as many plants anymore, so I could, if I wanted, put all my plants together and do a bigger pond in there if I wanted, but another one for the future maybe. And there we're going back up to the pond, and what I will do in the morning, I just do that but reverse, and then in the day when the feed is running, I think it's about 11 till about 2, it should be dropping food in. I normally go in if I'm working from home. So my light is pointing a bit direct, I want it pointed down a little bit, and then what we'll do, I'll just come up here. These globe lights are due to come on soon. I've reduced the time for them. And then at 9 o'clock, it's 8 o'clock now at night, at 9 o'clock the air pump goes off and the main pump goes off, well, the skimmer line goes off, and then what I do is I give them a good food. I sit here and I feed them over a period of half an hour, and I'll continue doing that till they've really loaded up for food. And then obviously that will tail down where they're fed really little and often then to demand. And here's the fish, look, they are swooping round. They're interested, look, because they think it's that time already, and it's not. But please subscribe, guys, please hit the like button while you can, or if you can. And that's it for tonight. I'll catch another 10 minutes or so, and catch you on the next half or next two halves of this weekly video. I should be receiving my beehive this week, I think. Oh, I've got some news as well. Not a lot, but I've changed the pipework yesterday. I was sat here and I thought, sod it, I'm going to change the pipework. So the pump, the filter now comes out, down into the pump, and then pumps up. Oops, pumps up into the filter, so it doesn't go up and over anymore, which is how it's meant to be, really. So the runoff at the end there, I've altered that now. I've made it look like the butter is floating on the slab instead of the slab being in the water, splitting them off both ways. So that's running a bit better now, but I think the filter, because it's laden with roots in all the pots, probably a bit of restriction. So yeah, great, that pump seems to be doing a lot better now, and everything's great. For some reason it looks like my phone's paused. It won't turn off. What the hell? So 9:25, and by the pond, lovely evening. Summer is definitely behind us now. However, it's going to be really nice weather this week, so hopefully by the time you've seen this, the week will be over. It'll be the weekend, Ryder Cup weekend. Awesome. I've got Friday off, got Monday off, Ryder Cup, chilling out, football, golf, weekend off, koi, bees hopefully. Beautiful evening. I can hear an owl in the background as well, and it's just that time of night where I come out and I make the most of the feeding, so to get as much food as possible in the day. Can you hear the owl in the background? I say it a lot, guys, to keep your mind healthy. Make the most of these moments. The simple things in life are free, like this. You can hear the owl in the background. Koi, it's relaxing, it's peaceful, feeding the fish. My tea is ready for me when I go in. I'm going to watch a bit of TV, cup of tea, cinnamon bun, bedtime, bit of YouTube, learn some stuff. I watch some bee videos, koi videos, reef videos, you name it. I'll be either reading or watching a video, enjoying, and then just fall asleep. Happy days, can't beat it. Make the most of it, guys. Every moment, make the most. And then I'm about to go in now, and I'll give them another load, because this is going to be off for a while. So, there we go. Ooh. Cracking. What is better, guys? Tea time. Boom. Morning, guys. It's the first thing in the morning. I was showing you last night. Now it's in the morning. It's 10 to 8. My temperature job is battery, rechargeable battery's gone. Oh, it hasn't, it's just about on. 15.6 the pond water. Forgive me, it's a bit shaky. I've not got my jobby. So Erin's not about this morning. So it's worth a look around for it. You can probably see a difference now instead of having my forgot what it's called. My handheld thing that stops vibrations and that. So this is the first thing in the morning routine. First thing in the morning routine, and a bit like last night when I says you do things, what I did last night, you do things back to front. Come in and straight away you can see, you can normally tell. You can hear the fans are on, there's no water anywhere, the air's on, the water's running, the shower's running, so everything appears as I left it. So I'll just come in. Today is going to be a nice day. There's a bit of condensation in here, so I'll whack that open today. So because last night I mentioned that the temperature had been really excuse me, hot. Now there you go, 15.7 degrees in here at the moment. The pond up there, my main pond, is that temperature. So this is telling me that if this is the ambient temperature in this greenhouse, my orchid house as I call it, I think my pond water now would be 15.5 degrees, the same as that ambient temperature and the same as my pond. For some reason in here, when I've had the shade in, it's never really been that much more than my pond. I know it sounds daft, until it gets really cold. But I might be able to maintain a 10 degrees in here in this without heat. But that's probably the maximum. But look at the difference there. Look at the difference between the two temperatures. So I'm holding just under 25 degrees. It's just under 10 degrees difference. Wow, I'm blown away actually. Because I didn't think this would be holding that. Heater's on. Heater's on. The heater's on, so it's obviously dropped. That's at 25.2 it's saying. And I know my actual water in my pond is 24.9. So this has got to raise that sufficiently enough to bring it back up, so the difference again is 1 degrees. The sun will come out again soon, so that will help today. So that's working an absolute charm. I'm on economy 7 as well. Guys, I mentioned this on one of the other videos, we're going to absolutely get rinsed this year with gas and electric. I've been told by my energy company to expect a £600 rise in my bills in the next year. £600. Ridiculous. So anyway, less of that rant. Hopefully the fish, ears off again. Let's see if they're coming out. I've just seen the tan show again. Like last night. Same routine. I'm in here, so I'll grab some of them, put it, oh, can't, Mess things up a bit there now. The water's come out. I'll clear that up in a bit. So they're in. Head count. That's grown, definitely. The butterfly koi, and there's the kohaku. Butterfly koi. I've seen the Dinring Tancho Goshki, so the only one I haven't seen is the Karashigoi, and there they all are together. And there's the kohaku coming up for a feed, which is great. So I'm going to leave them to it. Wow, 25 degrees in there. They must be loving life. So this would be 15 degrees in here already, and it's been like this for a month. So they have had, even if I turn that heater off, they've had a month's worth of heating and warmth for not a lot, because I've managed to retain it in here. So yeah, that's it. Everything's okay. Job done. Back out. I will just, because the sun's going to come out very soon and hit this greenhouse, I'm just going to crack my door open. When I say crack my door open, the door's open like that to let some air flow through, because the side window is open, and that will get some airflow through. And it is a chilly morning this morning. Like I say, I think it's probably only about, I think at the minute it's about 15 degrees. Summer, come on then, this way. And there's my Westie. She always comes down, because when we had the shed there, we had rats terribly, could never get rid of them. And now they've gone. Now she's bothered about the squirrels. And then back up in the house for a cup of tea and start the day at work. So it's about 8 o'clock in the morning now. That's where normally the herons are. There's a heron somewhere on there sometimes. Can't see it at the moment. You can see some great big pigeons. Can't see the heron this morning, so it's either beat me to it. And I'll tell you a telltale sign of what I did. When it was last on this roof, there was a big piece of white muck. So I can't see this. This is going to be a surprise. Is there any new muck? Was there any new muck there? I don't know until I cut this video. I really don't know, because I've not had a look. And have a quick look at the pond. Any leaks? I know I've got one at the back. Little flower will come out there. And there we go. Ready for the day ahead. So these are in 15.5 degrees water. They are in 25 degrees. 10 degrees difference. And you can see that at that temperature in the morning, a bit less active. This will probably get to 16.5 degrees today. I'm noticing that the last week, as the sun's coming out, it's getting about a degree difference. So that's that. And then I'll clean the filters in a day or so. There's nothing else really to report with the pond. It's all going well. It's all going well. The skimmer plate that I made now is doing well. There it is. And the fish are doing well. I'm still reluctant to get those ones out, guys. Got those marks on them, because to me they seem like they're being the healing, but I'm in two minds, because I don't want to go into autumn and winter with sort of slight ailments on them when it's getting colder. if I'm going to do it, I've really got to get them out this week. Saying that, I've just noticed on that tancho looking one, it's actually a show because it's got some Benny on it. I've noticed a red patch on the other side actually, so I've got to have a look at that. So this week I'm off Friday, so I might do it one evening. I'm going to get a good chance this week's in the UK. You will just have had a nice sunny week by the time you've seen this video, because I'm obviously filming this as it happens. So I hope you had a great week, guys. Thanks for watching. This one here, see the red there? I've not seen that before, so I've got to have a look what that is because I can't see it from here. So yeah, really this week, with it being sunny, I could do again my vac out, hoover in the pond bottom, give it a good clean out. Well, get the fish out first before I spook them with the hoover, because I'll never get them out, then it'll be a struggle, they'll be just stressed. Get them out, treat them with anti-bac, put them back in, get my pond back out while they're still upset, and then clean the bottom of the pond, and then after that be a bit more careful with my food, because I'm just going to bother the bottom again, which is not too bad actually at the moment. I see some big bit of poo there, and that's all because of the type of food. You get like a sack that's left, and with some food I've been told, well, when I was on Nijikawa koi food, you didn't get that, you get more like grains of sand. So that's what they reckon with that food that happens, because it's a bit different in the digestive system, digest better, whereas obviously this is a lot more waste in it, probably cereals and stuff, 'cause it's a cheap food, so I'm not going to use this again. The cheap food you get from eBay and that's about £20 a sack. It does the job, but next year I've got this full of it now. Once that's gone in my little tub, I've got none left now, I'm going to go to a better food. I'm at that stage now where I'm going to pay a lot more for the food, because I think that it's worth it, because of what you get at the end of it. Less mess, less maintenance, less on the ponds, better for the koi. Yes, costs more, but hey, I'm going to see it as like an hour of my labour doing this pond, if that makes sense. Thanks for watching. Please hit that subscription button, please hit the like button, please comment, please share, check out the other videos. Thanks for watching, see you on the next one.